Here is how I made $7,000 in 1 hour trading Forex and my complete strategy revealed. This will be a highly informative video, so make sure to stick around to the end to learn how I did this so you can do the exact same. Now, first of all, who am I? Well, I spent all of my first year of university learning how to trade. I spent all of it learning from a mentor, making sure I learned exactly the right stuff, making sure I became profitable in that year so that I could drop out of university at the end of my first year, become over 500k funded, move to Thailand at 20 years old, and I now currently live in Thailand full-time as a trader, and now I teach others how to do the exact same. Now, just to show you guys that this strategy can literally be used by anybody, I'm just going to show you a few of my results from my community. So Chris has passed a funded account, Dan is 300k funded with my strategy, another funded account there, FTMO, and this is another funded account I just found in my DMs recently. And this is another 25k funded. This is just a few examples which I literally just found a few seconds ago, threw them up on the screen. And it just shows you guys that literally anybody can do this. And to be honest, most of these guys here probably have only been in my community a few months and they're already seeing very good results. And it's because it's a very, very simple strategy, okay? You don't need to do a lot to actually make $7,000 in a day, or to actually get 500k funded, or actually to drop out of university. Now, for me, the biggest change in my trading and the biggest change that has also helped all of these guys become funded is simplifying the strategy so much. You do not want to overcomplicate it, because the moment you overcomplicate your strategy is the moment where you become too confused and you don't know what you're looking for every single day. My strategy and the strategy which I teach to help all of these people become funded is so simple, and it is very, very difficult to not understand the strategy. It's so simple to the point where these guys, like I said, have literally been with me for maybe a few months and they're already seeing insane results because it's easy. And that is the thing with trading, is it actually is a lot easier than people think. The reason why it's difficult is because there's so much information on YouTube, people overcomplicate it, people don't know exactly what to listen to or who to trust. They add in so many different things to their strategy thinking that adding more is going to make them more profitable, but that's not the case. The more you add, actually I would argue the worse you're going to be as a trader, because you're overcomplicating your strategy. What you want to do is simplify it down so much to the point where it's difficult to fail, because you're only looking for a few things every single day. And that's what I did, and that's what allows me to now make thousands in a day from trading, and has allowed me to help all of these students here, and way more as well. Like, I've got hundreds of testimonials, and it's because we have a very simple strategy. So let's get into it. So what we'll cover in this video is going to be my complete trading strategy that allows me to spot these high probability setups with precision, how I analyze the markets from top to bottom to find these golden opportunities that most traders miss, and how to pass funded challenges to maximize your funded account profit. Now, I want to put a lot of emphasis today on point number 2, because this is one of the most important points in trading, and it's mastering the higher time frame. Okay, that is what you need to do to become an insanely good trader. You have to have an amazing understanding of higher time frame to identify golden opportunities, and that is how you're going to win more trades. You have to know the higher time frame to become a very, very good trader. Now, for anybody watching this video, I've got a massive announcement to make. I'm doing one of the biggest trader meetups and the biggest giveaways to my community that I've ever seen done in the entire Forex space. I'm giving away $1 million of challenge accounts to my community, and you have the chance to be a part of this as well. And yes, guys, I'm actually going to be giving away $1 million of challenge accounts to my community at this trader meetup, but this is not the end. I promise you, I've got bigger and better things planned for 2025 for my community, and you want to be a part of this because you'll be missing out if you're not. I'm going to make this, and I can say this with confidence, the best trading community in the world, because I believe that with what I have to offer, with the knowledge I have, and with the opportunities I'm going to give everybody, that this literally will be the best community. And if you want to join and if you want to know more information, then press the first link in the description to see if you can apply for my community. Now, if I was looking to learn how to trade again, to get to the point where I can be passing funded accounts, I can be making $7,000 in a single day and moving to Thailand, this is the exact blueprint that you would need. Now, the first thing you need to do to actually become a profitable trader is make sure that your analysis of the markets is amazing. Now, this is something which people actually lack. And even me saying this now seems insane, because for me it's such an obvious thing, but you need to be able to analyze the market on different time frames. So many beginner traders forget that the most important thing when it comes to trading is higher time frame. Forget the strategy, guys, forget the psychology. If your higher time frame isn't right and you're on the wrong side of the market, you're not going to win trades. Like, you need to have a great understanding of higher time frame, and that is what helped me and all of these people here get to the point where you are profitable, you are funded, and you are actually making a lot of money in trading. You need to be able to identify key swing highs and key swing lows, recognize critical fair value gaps in the market, because that is where the market will be drawn to. And if you know where the market's going to be drawn to, then all you need to do is trade in direction to that draw on the fair value gap, okay? And that is basically what I do now. I understand the higher time frame, and honestly, it's at a point now where I know exactly what the market's going to do from literally looking on the weekly and the daily time frame. And then all I need to do now is find an entry on the lower time frames, and it's as easy as that. Now, the next thing you need to do is be able to identify liquidity in the market, okay? You need to be able to find important zones of liquidity, because that's where the market will be drawn to. For example, Asian high, Asian low, previous day low, previous day high, weekly highs and weekly lows. All of these things are where liquidity will be lying in the market, and you need to be able to identify these things so that you can actually know where the market will be going to. And then your job as a trader is to combine the higher time frame right here with the liquidity right here, and also understand market structure, and also understand the reaction at key levels such as supply and demand zones. And then once you can combine the higher time frame here with all of the things in this section, then you can move on to actually finding your entry. What you want to do is make sure that, first of all, there are specific market conditions before you take the trade. For example, if there's high impact news, don't trade. If there's low volume, don't trade. There's so many things you need to do to actually, first of all, know if you're going to enter or not. And then when you know if you're going to enter, that is when you need to find strong rejection points. Look for directional bias. Find your change of characters on the lower time frame, and actually find your entry models on the lower time frame. Combine that yet again with all of this here, and that's how you're going to have a good strategy. Not just one of them, not just entry models, not just liquidity, not just higher time frame, but combine everything together, and then you're going to have a strategy which is literally like, bro, it's not going to lose. It's going to have a very, very good win rate, because you're combining everything together, and that is how you're going to be a profitable trader. Now, if anybody watching this thinking that this seems insanely hard to learn, I understand why you would think that, as I have gone through a lot of stuff in a lot of detail, but it is really as simple as understanding the higher time frame, which is very, very easy to do. And I teach this in a way where you can literally understand where the market will be going in a matter of minutes. Then all you need to do is understand where liquidity lies in the market, which literally takes 2 minutes to do. Then you need to find the entry models when price comes into those levels of liquidity. And that's basically it. So this is a strategy which anybody can use. And I used to think that trading was extremely difficult and that I would need to learn loads and loads of things. But in reality, guys, all you need is those 3 things which I just spoke about there, right? Understand the higher time frame, liquidity, entry, and that's it, okay? And on top of that, if we just go over to here, you want to understand how to manage your risk as well, because risk management is going to be one of the key things when it comes to trading, so that you aren't blowing these funded accounts. You are actually maintaining these accounts and using the correct risks. Actually make sure that you're calculating the right lot size on every trade. Make sure that you're actually putting a stop loss in the right level, right? Have a good risk to reward system for your trades. And that is how you're going to be able to not only understand a strategy, but actually put it into practice with correct risk management, so that you can pass these funded accounts as quickly and as effectively as you can. And then after that is done, what you need to do is master your psychology and master your discipline, okay? And to do that is very, very simple. Only take the strongest setups, and that's very, very easy to do when you understand the higher time frame, okay? Now, the reason I say this is because if you understand the higher time frame, you're only going to be trading in line with the higher time frame. So that already eliminates many, many days where you're against your higher time frame, which means you're going to be trading less. And as a result of you trading less, you're going to be only taking stronger setups, because you're not trading against the higher time frame. So already, just because you're using the higher time frame, you're now trading less, you're now avoiding over trading, you're going to be making more money, and you're going to be making consistent profits because you're on the higher time frame, and you're going to be trading with higher quality over quantity, all because you're using the higher time frame. Like, the higher time frame is literally the key to be able to trade the stronger setups, avoid over trading, solve every problem in your trading. It will all be solved if you trade with the higher time frame, because like I said, you're going to be trading less, you're going to be more confident because you're going to be winning more, you're going to be having more winning trades, you're going to be making more in each trade because you're with the higher time frame. And if you're trading with the higher time frame, you're going to have the right direction, which means that you can hold these trades for longer because you're trading in line with the higher time frame. And then as a result of doing all of these things, you will be a profitable trader. And yeah, man, that's it. Like, the higher time frame is honestly the key to be able to master your trading, guys, because that is how you're going to be able to avoid all of these silly things which people struggle with the most. And I promise you, the reason why is because they don't understand higher time frame to a good enough level. If you can master higher time frame, that is the key to being a profitable trader. Trust me. Now, if you want to get to a point just like me where you can trade full time, travel the world, never need to worry about money ever again, pass funded accounts like all of these guys here, and become consistently profitable, then I'm going to explain to you my Trading Edge Mastery Inner Circle so you can understand how to join the community and also what it offers. Now, the goal for the Inner Circle is to be able to make $10,000 or more every single month through trading from funded accounts in less than a year. This is what I was able to do, and this is what I'm teaching others to do as well. Okay, and it's very, very simple if you have the right process and if you have the right strategy. Now, I only want the best people in this community. I only want people who are ready to literally give their life to trading, to master trading, to give everything they can to learn how to trade, to get rid of bad habits, and change their mindset to become a successful trader. Because that is what it takes, guys. You are going to need to change the person you are right now to become the person you want to be, to become the full-time trader who makes thousands every day from Forex. You're going to need to make changes, and I only want to work with people who are willing to make these changes, guys. Now, once you mastered your discipline in your personal life, now it's time to master the strategy and the psychology, and I hope you do this in my trading community because I trade live with you every single day, and I've also got multiple courses teaching my strategy. I have so many videos about managing risk, so many things there you can read, and eventually you'll get to a point where you can become funded, you are making thousands every day from trading, and your life will change, all from understanding a very simple strategy. Now, I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of people interested in joining this community, so what I'll do is I'll explain to you quickly what's included so you can understand if this is the right fit for you, and if it is, after I explain it, all you need to do is go to the link below and apply right now. Now, inside the Inner Circle, if you are accepted, you will get access to 3 different courses: a strategy course, a psychology course, and the discipline course. All of these courses will teach you and help you become the person that you need to be able to master trading. Now, on top of that, you get access to my private network and my private community. And trust me, guys, in this community, that's where I will be doing insane giveaways. If you think that giving away $1 million of challenge accounts is a lot, then you're mistaken, because what I have in store for 2025 will literally break the internet. You get live trading every single day with me. You get Sunday analysis every Sunday, breaking down the higher time frame. You get one-to-one mentorship with me. You get group coaching calls. And on top of that, I'm going to throw in a 10K challenge account for completely free. So like I said, if this is something you're interested in, and if you're willing to put in the hard work required to become a trader, then apply below. And if you are accepted, I will see you inside the Inner Circle. Thanks for watching, guys. See you on the next one. Peace.